Hello YouTube, it's Wednesday. I couldn't really decide what I wanted to talk about today. Pretty much all I'm really thinking about right now, this week, because I haven't got much going on, is the lead up to the finale of Lost coming this Sunday. Obviously you saw my promo vid on Monday, which I hope you all liked. It was a bit more rough cut than I wanted it to be, but such is life, I suppose. So I've decided I'm just going to dedicate this entire week to Lost related videos, and I'm just going to basically make it Lost week, because that sounds fair. That's all I'm thinking about, so that can be all this vlog's about. So today I'm going to be recapping and rehashing last night's episode, What They Died For, which was an episode I've seen it twice now. I thought it felt a bit fillery the first time. I thought there was a lot of good scenes in it the first time, but I thought overall it didn't quite come together right. And yet when I was watching it the second time, I'm really not sure what I was thinking the first time. I actually absolutely loved it the second time. I think it was because I knew obviously what was coming and I knew how it was going to build together this time. I really think it came together a lot better than I thought it had. I'm not really making any sense. Anyway, I'm going to get on to recapping some specific bits now. Okay, the scene around the campfire, probably the most important scenes in this episode. I'm going to call them the Campfire Five: Jacob, Hurley, Jack, Locke, Sawyer, not Locke, obviously, Jack, Sawyer, Kate, even. Everyone finally knows what's going on, and we can finally head towards the finale. Jacob is gone forever, and Jack is the grand leader of the island. Everything is finally right, at last. Yeah, 6 seasons we've been building towards this moment where Jack becomes the leader of the island, and finally he's here. Jack steps up to the plate in what is probably one of Jack's best scenes in the whole show, was Jack finally standing up and just saying, yes, this is what I'm here for. You know, Jack, the eternal man of science, finally stands up and says, yes, this is my destiny, this is why I'm here. In that scene, there's a really interesting moment where Kate says, why can't it be me? And Jacob's answer is actually brilliant. Jacob's answer, obviously, I crossed you off because you became a mother, but it could still be you if you want that job. It seemed weird to me because we all knew it was Jack. Saeed had told us it was going to be Jack. We all knew it was Jack, so it felt weird that they were throwing up the opportunity again that it could possibly be anybody other than Jack. It'd be interesting to see if they explore that at all in the finale, now that Jack has officially become Defender of the Island. I don't know if maybe... My theory actually is that Jack might die in the finale. I'm going to sort of explore that more tomorrow. But yeah, my theory is that Jack might die and that either Kate or Hurley, or maybe all of the 3 remaining candidates now, Kate, Sawyer and Hurley, might actually all take over. That's something I'll explain, Isaiah, that a bit more tomorrow. I'm going to do a theory video on what I think's going on tomorrow. This episode was a tale of 2 Bens, if you will. The Ben on the island and the Ben in the Flash Sideways. Dr. Linus, as I'm going to call him, the Flash Sideways incarnation. He's such a nice guy. He's like the sweetest guy in any universe. Defending Locke, even though he knows that Desmond is like a foot taller than him and clearly stronger than him. He defends Locke. I mean, he cries when he's talking to Alex, and he's clearly head over heels in love with Danielle Rousseau after about 2.5 minutes knowing her. And it's really, really, really cute. And yet the Ben on the island is the starkest contrast to that you could ever have. You've got really sweet, really kind man, and then you've got this dark, twisted killer Ben on the island. We all thought he'd got better, we all thought he'd spared Ilana, and that, you know, Ben on the island was a broken man. The man I saw last night was not a broken man. He kills Widmore in cold blood, and then offers to kill more people. I'm really hoping that Ben is playing Locke, and that he's tricking Locke. I can accept that he killed Widmore. That was a revenge killing, and I'm okay with it. But I really hope he's playing Locke when he says that he's willing to kill more people, and I really hope he's going to turn on Locke in the end. But we can only wait and see. Goodbye, Richard Alpert. You will be sorely missed. As I point out to everybody who will listen, will Frank Lapidus. Nobody remembers you exist, Frank. I'm sorry. You know, even I hoped that, you know, we would see the scene in the first scene of this episode where they're on the beach and they're talking, you know, oh, Jin and Sun had a daughter. Jin never got to meet her. Oh, by the way, where's Frank? Oh, he must have died too. It didn't happen. There was no mention of Frank. We were just left to assume that he's dead. You know, which he clearly is. You know, you can't survive underwater that long. But yeah, so that was a bit sad. We never got to find out about Frank Lapidus' death. And if that was Richard Alpert's death, that was pretty badass. That's a crazy way for him to go. Who is David's mother? It's got to be Juliet, right? Anybody? Is there anybody it can be other than Juliet at this point? You know, I really don't think so. I think we're gonna go to we're all heading towards the concert now in the Flash Sideways. Desmond is taking Kate to the concert. Miles and Charlotte are going to the concert. Miles will inevitably drag Sawyer along to the concert. Somehow they're all going to end up at this concert hall at the museum where Miles' dad owns, apparently. Pierre Chang owns the museum, which is crazy. Oh, of course. Oh, Pierre Chang owns the museum. Hurley was given an award by Pierre Chang earlier in the season. I'd forgotten all about that. You see, you're having brainwaves even as you're recording videos nowadays. Yeah, so they really are all going to this museum, aren't they? Something is going to happen inside that museum that they are all going to become aware suddenly of what's going on, I think, in the finale. And that's going to be how the Flash Sideways links to what we're seeing. They're all going to get to this museum and something cataclysmic is going to happen. And the Sideways and the island are going to merge, finally, after what we've been waiting for. My theory on that, again, I will sort of bring it up more tomorrow, is I think Desmond is very much involved in that. I think Desmond's resistance to the light and to the electromagnetism is going to play very largely on that. Right, that's about it for today. Tomorrow will be full of theories on where I think we are going into the season finale. And as for Friday's video is currently going to be a bit of a surprise because I'm not sure it's going to come off yet. If it comes off, it will be absolutely epic. If it doesn't, I will come up with something to vlog about on Friday that will be Lost related. But I've got a plan for Friday. But yeah, I don't want to sort of say it's going to happen until I know it's happening. So yeah, that's going to be about it for me today. I will see you all tomorrow for the final Lost theory video ever. Before Lost is finished. Oh my god, that's a terrifying thought. Lost is going to be over this time next week, guys. Ugh. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.